Welcome everybody to the Mere Nonsense podcast. We are your hosts, Brad, Billy, and Z. Billy,
Hoot.
how was your week?
It was pretty good, you know. Still haven't gotten paid, but I get this little notification from the post office that kind of lets me know what mail I'm going to be getting,
Yeah.
and I got a letter from my company. So I didn't see it today. It said it was supposed to come today, and I didn't see it. So I don't know if they ran late, or what, but I'll have to go check the mailbox and see if they even did give it, or if the roommate might have picked it up and put it somewhere and I didn't see it.
Billy
But I'm
got
thinking that'll
scammed.
be my yeah, right. I'm thinking that'll be my check. I'm really hoping because it's at least gonna be like $2,000. So
Damn. Shit. Good luck with that.
man,
Brad, how's your week been?
Don't ask me. I am down $2,000 from plumbing issues,
oof.
and that is the temporary fix. The permanent fix I'm looking at over 10,000. So right now it's juggling. Do I just play it out until it actually breaks and pay the 10K later, or do I be a good proactive adult and do it now?
Oh.
I'm gonna wait.
I think a lot of adults would also wait.
Future me problem.
Exactly. Or
So,
future resident if you end up selling it, moving to a better house by that time. It's
how
your
was
fucking
your
problem
week,
now.
Z? You had the whole week off.
Fucking great, dude. I want to say these last 7, 8 months have been the most like mentally draining in a long time. So having this week off was fucking nice, dude.
Yeah.
It's so draining that I don't even want to return to fucking any CDL job really. So I'm at that point now. I finished my first term in school with A's. Fuck yeah, dude.
Nice. Congrats.
Thank you, thank you. And
Congrats
now,
on not being dumb
right?
Right?
like
Actually being
Billy.
intelligent, right? Dumb like that fucking Billy nerd.
Couldn't be me. Could not be me. But no, it's been good, dude. Like, it, I feel re-energized, and even though I didn't go anywhere, like it was really nice to have.
Did you
Um,
sleep at all?
yeah, dude. Holy fuck, man.
Yeah.
On top of like actually the all right. So the first I had like a week and a half off because I didn't want to finish off my last 2 days at work. Um, so the first like half, I was probably sleeping like 10 hours a day. That was fucking great. I haven't done that in a long time. That's yeah. No, I've just been getting some good sleep, chilling, whatever. But here we are now,
Ready,
dudes.
mentally ready to work for Daddy Bezos
Fuck yeah, dude.
as his personal assistant.
Fuck yeah, dude. I just want to get swole like him.
Hmm. Look like him too.
Yeah, exactly. I'll get on the roids. Fucking I'll be one of those guys that's still fat with a six pack somehow. Um, and then we're gonna be matching heads, really.
Yeah, that's true.
Billy,
Um,
you have this interesting topic that you want to bring up.
Yes, very interesting. For all of us that grew up in the 90s,
All
we
those
had a
nostalgia nerds.
core set of shows that when we hear about them, they kind of just something blows up in our brain and we get all giddy and excited like little schoolgirls. Um, but I saw today a post that they are going to be revamping the Courage the Cowardly Dog. They're going to be adding in a new season. He's going to be old and he's practically going to die in the end of it. It has already been kind of explained, but they want to retire it out and give it an actual concrete ending.
Now, where did you read this at?
I saw the post scrolling through TikTok, actually.
Fuck.
Alright, well, now my hopes are
So-
shattered. Thank you.
God damn it, Billy. You mean to tell me
'Cause
you don't have an
I-
actual source?
Quick Google search, I don't see anything. So I have a headline through a website called We Got This Covered. I don't
They've got a new
Never heard
movie
of it
coming
before.
up in 2023.
for what.
Courage, Cowardly Dog. Yeah.
Maybe that's what that is. But the headline says new Powerpuff Girls and Foster's cartoons in the works, so like Foster's Home.
Mhm. Which sounds
Um,
such a good show too.
yeah. News of creator Craig McCracken. What a name. Craig McCracken returning to one of his most successful creations, and Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends is detailed today. An article from the Hollywood Reporter. Each will be reboots of their original runs, which went from 98 to 2005 and 04 to 09, respectively. So that's just those two. For Representative Sam Register, he's in charge to build a new history for the production house behind work like Samurai Jack, Johnny Bravo, Dexter's Lab. So he's be behind the scenes of that. That's cool. I heard a lot of people didn't like that new fucking Powerpuff Girls that came out.
When did it come out?
It came out last year, didn't it? Or the beginning of this year?
Damn.
Powerpuff Girls 20 what the fuck is this? Powerpuff Girls meet Dragon Ball Z 2018.
What?
Oh, that's fun. The death battle.
All I knew about was the live action Powerpuff Girls that was canceled before it even came out.
There was a live action Powerpuff Girls short in 2021. That's probably where you're talking about. And then they had the reboot series in 2016. And from what I've heard, a lot of people didn't like that. One thing that kind of reminds me, Sailor Moon came out with like a new season or like a remaster or something. But I've kind of been interested in watching that because I've heard that that's actually a good anime.
Yeah.
Like behind all the girly shit, it's actually good. But also I've heard that apparently Sailor Moon is like, and that this is like the side of TikTok that I'm on, but Sailor Moon's stronger than Goku.
That's what a lot of people are saying. I would like to
she,
know
she
how.
has she has like the ability to like erase like existences or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah,
Kinda
because
dope.
she's the fucking moon.
Billy,
What-
when's the
what is-
last time you saw a moon destroy an entire universe?
Have you not seen Yu-Gi-Oh when they literally called in the moon and it pretty much won the match until Yugi had to physically destroy it with stars or the Stone Soldier?
No, name that episode and
Like episode 4.
Are you talking about like the one
Is
where
it-
you have the fucking the wolf or not wolf, the werewolf card or whatever with the moon in the
No.
background? Like
He calls in the moon to fuck with to raise the tides because Weevil, no, not Weevil, the fucking ocean guy. Who's the fucking ocean guy? Legendary Fisherman's his card.
I know what you're
I
talking
think that
about. I
was
don't know his
him,
name.
the legendary fisherman.
No, his
he has a
the card was
name.
named after his dad. but
Johnny
yeah, he has a name.
Tsunami.
Okay. So Johnny Tsunami
All
had
right.
Umi out, and Yugi played
Don't look
the
it up.
moon card, and it rose the fucking water, and then he had the giant soldier of stone destroy the moon, and the water disappeared.
Never seen it. Sorry.
And then he murdered the guy's fishies.
It's Mako
Later than
Mako
episode 4.
Tsunami.
Mako.
Mako.
Yeah.
Close
Make
as
a
hell.
wish.
Did you guess that? Oh my
Well,
god.
Johnny Tsunami's was a Disney show.
What?
You mean Johnny Test?
No, Johnny Tsunami was a Disney movie or Disney show.
Johnny Tsunami. Was that the kid that was like that had that Johnny Bravo hairdo? Or no, I'm
No.
thinking of Johnny Quest maybe.
Oh, it was a 1999
That was Johnny
movie.
Quest.
Is he a surfer?
Johnny Yeah, it was a surfer movie.
A
Okay.
Hawaiian teenage surfer shows off his skills when he takes to the snow slopes in
Snowboarding,
Vermont.
right?
Yeah. So he's a surfer who went snowboarding.
Whoa, dude. What a fucking storyline that
God.
is.
Ah, bro.
Oh my god.
Back when Disney had super
He's
simple
he's
like, plot
actually
lines.
he's actually surfing an avalanche. To be a good premise. Why not?
Fuck it, why
Speaking
not?
of Yu-Gi-Oh, I don't know if you guys have been seeing it, but there was this monster on there that I'm pretty sure someone ended up just photoshopping it, like an extra like dragon neck with a dragon head as his dick.
Sounds like something Billy would Photoshop.
I think
You're
it
right,
was.
was me.
I think it was during the what's it called? The flashbacks. So like they did flashbacks at one point where Yami Yugi was actually the pharaoh, and then he had Kaiba as his wingman, and they were going up against either, I think it was Bakura, and he turned into like some sort of like purple monster. And they ended up using that picture. I'm gonna send it to you guys to give you a better idea, because this thing is fucking stupid and amazing at the same time.
No, that was actually Bakura's real card.
Oh, I believe
Bakura,
it.
The five-headed tripod.
I believe it.
5-headed tripod. Yeah, you guys stop it. 5-headed tripod.
Why?
And I use my spell card. 5 cameras.
How
Jesus
ridiculous have they gotten in that show?
Yu-Gi-Oh?
Like-
Ridiculous.
I
That has
don't
gotten
fucking
very. It has gotten very child.
Childish? Damn.
Mhm.
Well, the like the art style has gotten so like more and more childish.
Right.
I feel like they kind of did that with a few other animes too.
All of them.
Man.
I mean, Teen
Oh.
Titans. Obviously, that's the big one.
Yeah. Circling back real quick to the Courage the Cowardly Dog movie that's coming out next year. Steve Buscemi as Eustace Bagg, Jim Carrey as Charlie the Mouse.
That doesn't sound right because
Charlie
Jim
the
Carrey
Mouse.
just announced his retirement.
Did could already be filmed for all we know.
He did say he'd be willing to come back for the right script, but even that fucking movie doesn't sound like it would be a right script for him.
You don't think so? Charlie the Mouse?
Not at all.
Oh, it's the giant rat.
The giant rat.
This one. Fucking put it in the Discord.
Also, sidebar, there's a new Yu-Gi-Oh series called Yu-Gi-Oh! Go Rush that was announced last year. Oh, that thing. Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Go Rush.
Yeah.
Go Rush his dick.
Set to premiere April 2022. It's already 2022, but hold on.
Oh my god. Billy.
Get your get your
He's in the
Buddy.
movie night. He's in the movie night. You can't blame him.
You're right.
Yeah. Yeah. So
But so apparently this was already supposed to be out. The art style for it looks pretty good. Yu-Gi-Oh! Go Rush.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
I thought this was my D&D server. No, dog. The Odo twins, Yuhi and Yuamu, are elementary school students in charge of a company called Uchujin Tobaru Sodansha. There we go.
today, Junior.
Mere nonsense. During one of their jobs, they meet an alien called Yudi. Oh my god, these fucking Japanese names. Yudiasu, who came to Earth to learn about rush duels. If they introduce some like what was the
speed cards.
yeah, if they
No.
introduce that shit, fuck that.
That just didn't seem like it was fun at all. I don't know. I still don't know what the point of those speed cards were. I'm just gonna assume it's meant for speed.
I just know that I got God Bones. I got his card, like the character card Bones.
I'm so upset that I got a pack by accident, not knowing it was speed, and of course, I ended up picking the what was it, Magician of Black Chaos in that fucking booster pack, and then I see speed on there. I'm like, okay, well, fuck this shit.
Can you not play those in regular play?
Well, I think it was covering
They have-
something. Um,
If we were playing,
the
I
word
would 100% let you play.
I just didn't like the way speed, the word speed. I think it covered the attack and defense. I don't remember entirely, but I just remember it covered something, and it just made it look goofy. And I was just like, nah, I'm not.
The only
with
thing
that.
I remember for speed cards was normal card, and then bottom left it said speed, but it didn't cover anything. That's what I remember from the ones I have.
Gotcha.
Unless there are like specific speed cards that are like actually meant only for the speed dueling.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh, hello.
You guys remember
He's
that
in
picture I
180.
sent you the other day?
Which one?
What?
You didn't see it? I sent it to both of you. It was the
Which one?
when white people say goodbye to their dogs before going to work.
No. No, the one that I said you do the same thing to your Chihuahua.
Yeah.
Did you
You're
send it
like, fuck
individually?
Chihuahuas, man.
No, it was definitely in the group, wasn't it?
Oh,
Yeah.
I saw the picture. You're not wrong. That was the fuck Chihuahuas thing. You're right.
Way to break character into a straight face afterwards. Oh fuck.
Haha, I love this podcast.
It's literally the definition of when you send LOL.
LOL.
Yeah. Like, it's not actually funny.
I'm literally LOLing right now, guys.
I am rafflecoptering. You guys remember that? Rafflecopter?
Helicopter goes swah, 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 swah. So we got confirmation that DMZ mode is in the new Call of Duty. Like it showed a
was that mode
screenshot.
again?
So that is
Is that the
Tarkov.
Tarkov one? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
Though
DMZ
it's-
mode is confirmed.
Is it similar or more towards Tarkov compared to the Battlefield one?
I never played the Battlefield one, but I think it's more similar to Battlefield.
Battlefield
Is
was
Tark-
more like Hunt Showdown.
Yeah, Tark. I don't think it's. I think it's more like Hunt in that one.
Like
at
there's
least from-
NPCs.
Yeah, there's NPCs,
well, yeah,
and you start with the
PvP and
loadout.
PvE.
Yeah, but it's like, because Hunt, there's like different tiers of NPCs. Where at Tarkov, there's only base NPCs and then like a scav boss. Or like a sniper scav.
Right, but so more so like gameplay wise of like getting loot and all that. Like
Okay.
so you have Tarkov, which is full like I'm only going into this to get loot and
Mhm.
do my challenges. Then you have Hunt, which is like I'm here for a main objective, but I'm still gonna collect a little bit of loot. And then you have the Cycle, which is like kind of both.
Right.
I'm probably gonna assume that as more Hunt Showdown-y. I don't think that there's gonna be any like big like get loot incentives. Like I'm gonna get my M4 and I'm gonna collect all the parts for it and be able to extract with it. I don't think it's gonna be as crazy as Tarkov. But there was I think it's a football player or a basketball player, somebody where he was at Activision or whatever, and he showed a picture of like the main screen at multiplayer DMZ, all of that. So I think I need to play the MW campaign, 2019 campaign before I.
So,
Yeah.
question on that: do you guys think, is it almost becoming irrelevant to even have like multiplayer as in like team deathmatch and stuff like that now? Because I guess for the most part everyone's really just in battle royales or Tarkov like raiding, and if not that, I think the only multiplayer game right now that is like, I guess, really big is just Valorant.
I think that there just hasn't been a good enough multiplayer game out People don't like Vanguard. People don't like Cold War.
Right.
So
Right.
MW 2019, when I was on Twitch, everybody was playing multiplayer. And then, but when Warzone dropped, that was a new hot thing.
Yeah.
Warzone kind of overshadowed that. So I think now it's going to happen again. 2019 is going to come, or 2022 is going to come out. Everyone's going to love it or hate it, whatever. But everyone's going to play it. And then I think the Warzone 2 is going to come out, and everyone's going to hop right back aboard that train. Me included. You know, I'm probably going to play a shit ton of Warzone. But
Yeah. Now, what about you, Billy? I mean, towards just towards the fact that, like, on top of all that stuff, big changes, especially now. I'll give you an example with Apex Legends. There is, for the next season, they're changing this thing called a knock shield, a knockdown shield. So when you're downed, you can bring up a shield, and depending on its level, you know, it'll depend on its health as well. But you get a level 4, which is a gold. You can self-res with it. Now they're taking that away because the pros don't like it. That has been a consistent thing with multiplayer games and battle royale games, like especially Siege. Siege is the biggest one where they just progressively listen to the pros only, and I think that's honestly one of the biggest things that fucked over their community, because it's really just hardcore players at this point. I mean, you can't really get a casual player to jump on it, maybe for like a game or two.
Right.
That's about it. So I mean, what are your thoughts on that?
I think if you're going to listen to the pros, which I'm not saying you shouldn't listen to pros, because obviously the pros are investing a lot more time and money in your game than the casual players. So if you want to make more money, obviously you're going to listen to the pros. But I think if you go the route, so like Siege has a ranked and an unranked match, right? Or different.
Yeah, they
game
added
modes like that.
unranked late into the game though.
Right. So why not add, if you're going to do something where you're going to make a lot of your decisions based off of what the pros think, I think you have to split it up, because it is just going to ruin it for those casual players. You know, it's like why we stopped playing Siege so much, because we were just getting sweaty and we couldn't really do anything casual or fun.
Right.
Because if we did go into those casual unranked matches, it's like we can do some meme strats and have a little bit of fun. It just gets boring after a while.
Right.
So Call of Duty has a Pro League mode where you play Pro League rules. Certain weapons are banned. Certain attachments.
Map rotations.
And you know that's good and that's healthy for the game, for you know those guys that want to be hardcore about it. The problem with Siege and doing something like that is so skill-based matchmaking is kind of still a thing in Siege. You can still get matched up pretty randomly sometimes, but most of the hardcore audience is going to ranked. Most of the people who are going to be playing pros is going to ranked. The thing with Call of Duty is they're still balancing weapons like throughout the game. That still affects Pro League mode.
Yep.
If they were to do that with Siege, it would that's kind of what Z's point was you know, they're changing guns, they're changing base ops, you know, doing those things to appease, you know, the pros. So is there a way for, you know, can I play the version I want to fucking play where, you know, Buck has grenades, where the pros, if they want to go play their fucking own thing, go play where Buck doesn't have nades, you know, but that's not something
that's kind of like the next part of what I was going to get into as well. So if you've got these different ranked and unranked, what's to say you can't have a different game mode where it's like you get to pick what patch you're playing, and it kind of just like explains, you know, the major highlights of the patch. You click on it, it's got a little box that pops up, and you click on that, and it's like, well, I want to play with Buck's grenades, and you just select the patch, and it's got Buck's grenades. Or, you know, if maybe that's a little bit too complicated, because that would be really fucking complicated, make it so that you can just play the base before they did any changes.
I would like a base mode where it's season 0. The problem with having which I think would be fun, but they would do that for like a limited time game mode kind of
Yeah.
thing. Like what they did one where you could have like the or whatever SMG, the MP5 or whatever with an ACOG. Like that's what
Yeah.
everyone wanted back, and they did a game mode with that.
Hmm.
The problem with having which patch is 60 gigabytes,
Yeah.
other patch 30 gigabytes, another 30 gigabytes, another 30 gigabytes.
Well, so you should, I guess, yeah, because it'll be.
I wonder,
and then
I wonder how
you're
difficult.
hurting their pride.
I wonder how difficult it could be. I mean, it's already difficult enough just to like balance out a game, but I'm curious because the bigger the gaming community gets, just in general, gaming gets, these questions are going to be asked a lot more, especially for games that are going through this process, you know. And I wonder if maybe they could just like, you know, this sounds fucking stupid most likely because I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, but like they copy and paste the game obviously, and they have a certain like, and that pasted one is they just specifically fixed that one for the pros, and they have that set and ready for when the pros are about to do their esports league and these scrims and stuff like that, you know. I mean,
I think it's a problem with the devs where if you change, let's say you change some, but let's take Billy's idea, right, where you can play whichever patch you want. No one is playing the new patch, and they're gonna be like, "Damn, nobody wants to play our updates. They don't like what we're doing with this game. What's the point in updating this game anymore?"
right.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of like a pride issue with the devs too. They don't want to admit they're wrong with anything ever.
It just really sucks because it's definitely I want to say it definitely is the biggest downfall to a game where, like, again, going back to Siege, that was the game that I played for like 5 years straight, dude. Like, I didn't enjoy a game like the last time I enjoyed a game as much as Siege were the Gears of War games, and even then I most likely didn't play them as much as I did this game. And it's just seeing how these devs just solely focus on the pros, it definitely pushes away their casual community, which is the money. Like, yeah, there's great tournaments and there's, you know, there's cash prizes and stuff with their pros, but I mean, at the end of the day, like, you want that casual fan base on there. You want that casual community to just constantly be there in that game. And
I still want, and I've brought this up multiple times on the podcast, but I still want Call of Duty, the Master Chief Collection, you know,
right,
where I could choose which COD I want to play. And I'm surprised, you know, Call of Duty hasn't even tried to do anything like that yet, because
didn't they do something like that?
No, not at all.
Maybe not one game where you can choose what game you want to play, but I'm pretty sure they've done like bundles, haven't they?
Bundles don't count. I'm saying come out with a one game where when you open that and you go to the multiplayer menu, you can decide, I want to play.
Oh, now we're talking multiplayer. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. This is a multiplayer thing. I want a quick play. And so the way Call of Duty is right now is you open up quick play and you get to open up what do you want to search for, and you get to check the box, TDM.
Yeah, you get to filter it out.
No confirmed. I don't want to play CTF. Filter those, right? Give me that. And then the next box is MW2, MW3, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2.
That'd be cool as fuck to filter that shit out too.
I'd actually flip the filters though. Game first, then game modes.
Sure.
I mean, I'm just saying either way. This is, so when you open up Master Chief Collection, it is 2 lines of boxes basically. It's all the games you want to play, X, 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 and then down below, what game modes do you want to play from this? Right. And then you would decide from those. So then you hit quick play, and then it'll go randomly out of whatever server you get into. I just got into TDM on MW2. Cool. Next game, I'm still within that same quick play menu. I just got CTF on Black Ops 4.
Right.
You know,
Right.
I don't understand why they don't just do something like that. But
I mean,
I feel like that would make so much money,
yeah, I could agree with that too.
especially now that battle passes are big. All you would do is just have a new season, new battle pass every time, make dope skins.
Yep.
True.
Very true.
I think going back to Billy's patch idea, I think the only time that's ever happened, and even then, not to the extent that you were explaining, was back in like Xbox 360 days. I remember specifically Skyrim. Our buddy Charlie would end up doing this, where once they finally patched the leveling up your character to 100, they finally patched that up. You couldn't do it unless you got, I guess, either a brand new Xbox that hasn't touched the internet or a brand new game that is not in your Xbox of Skyrim, and you get to play the original Skyrim without having to deal with the patch notes. And that's what he did, and he was just able to level up his character up to 100 still.
That's what speedrunners do. They'll find original copies of games, that way they can speedrun old versions of that game.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Did
because
not know
a
that.
lot of the time they patch the stuff that they use for the speed running.
Nice thing on PC is there's a way for you to go back and play those patches on single player games.
Yeah.
Speaking of speed running, I found this interesting guy on TikTok where he does these speed runs all of the achievements, so he 100% the game within 2 hours and then refunds it to Steam.
I saw a
Holy
brief
shit.
one of that. The video I saw is they made a game that's impossible to do that. Or no, there's a game on Steam where it's literally called something along the lines of like beat me in 2 hours, get your money back type deal. And the game like just trolls you enough to the point where if you can't beat in 2 hours, you can't get it refunded. But it's like the game challenging you to do that. It's really cool. It's a
Damn.
cool
Yeah, this
concept.
guy, he did, from what I saw, Outlast and the Whistleblower DLC, all 14 achievements, and he got it in like an hour and 53
Oh
minutes.
shit.
100%. He's like, if I die here, that's it. Like the top comments were like, imagine this guy planning your beach vacation. Everything would have to go right or you're fucked.
Right.
But he's done it for Resident Evil 7, I think Resident Evil 6. I think Resident Evil 7 Village, or is that 8?
That's
Which
it.
one was
That's it.
7 was Biohazard,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I haven't played those games yet either.
I never played Biohazard. I played 8 Village, which was fun.
Biohazard's fun. Biohazard. This is the same way with I think a lot of Resident Evil games. It's super scary at the beginning, and then it all dies down and whatever, it turns into action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I watched, so I've started it a couple times. Z bought it for me for my birthday one year, and I played it a little bit.
Oh, how nice.
But I've never played it all the way through. I watched Markiplier play it, but then I played it on VR, and that is a whole new fucking
Dude.
experience.
VR just changes everything.
For a game like that, fuck yeah.
Like, could
Even
you
though I
imagine
saw it
Phasmophobia?
coming, I want to play Phas in VR so bad. That will legitimately scare me. Give me some like I don't know $300 beats or something. Let me put that on and then play that. Oh god. Because the
Fuck.
thing about
Asking yourself.
Phas is just the ambiance when you're playing. If you crank that shit up and imagine you're fully immersed, right?
Oh yeah.
You hear like there's little door creaks, there's like footsteps,
Water, like faucets turning on and off.
Imagine, right? You're just playing Billy and you get the hey, right?
You're fucking...
And it's actually Kara right behind you.
throwing fucking shit. It's Kara whispering in your ear.
Oh, this shit's locked right now. She ain't getting in here.
And then the first thing that I can think of when you guys are talking about that is this TikTok of this guy doing that exact thing at night, and then you just see, I mean, he's most likely fake, but you just see in the background of his room that there's like this little ghost kid just like slowly getting closer to him. Like perfectly placed camera just for that.
Oh, I watched on a TikTok where it was Impractical Jokers or whatever, and
Oh
they
God.
they put him in the middle of a room, play a VR horror game, and then change the room. They pull everything away to make it look like the game. So, he's getting scared in the game, rips off the VR helmet, and it's the same room. And he's like, what the fuck? But I watched this other guy on TikTok. He's a big buff guy, and he plays horror games, and he freaks out so easily at games. He's like, okay, one of the scariest things in video games for me is looking around a corner and someone just quickly running away. And then there was a point where that happened. He's like, ah!
There was is it the same guy where it's like a big dude and he's playing a scary game? He's not in VR, but he's playing it and he
This
freaking
wasn't in VR.
gets jump scared. He smacks his hands down on the table out of fear and breaks his fucking keyboard.
Oh shit.
I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised though.
He's like the caption was why big guys shouldn't play VR or scary games. He's like, oh shit! Fucking, I just broke my fucking keyboard.
Z, have you seen the clip of Otz where he punches his camera and breaks it?
I don't
That's
think so.
the Dark Souls streamer, isn't it?
Dark Souls slash he's more Dead by Daylight now, but
Yeah. He's the biggest Dead by
He's the
Daylight
rager
streamer.
guy, isn't he?
No.
He's like a huge rager.
no, not at all.
No?
He's one of the calmest guys you'll ever like
Oh,
see on Twitch.
Super intelligent.
Who am I?
You're talking about
thinking of?
Hob.
Hob.
You're talking about
that's
Happy
right.
Hob. Happy Hob is he will be playing like a speed or a no-hit speed run or whatever. He'll be on the first game and he'll get hit within the first 2 minutes and he'll start screaming. But then he played Elden Ring, got to the very last boss, got the boss down to one shot, and then got hit, and then was just like, I just got hit. And then that was it. Like, that was his only reaction. But again, he'll play a game, 2 minutes in, fuck no! He's so... Hob is one of the funniest people on Twitch.
Gotta love that. Keep your audience just guessing the entire time.
Oh god, like sometimes like I used to when he was like, so he does like the God Run or whatever. So the God Run 1 was all the Dark Souls games, Bloodborne and Demon Souls. He did that back to back. Then he did the second one, all of those plus Sekiro, and now he's doing all of those plus Elden Ring. And he's done those 2 runs already. He's beaten all those games back to back to back without getting hit. And the whole thing is, if he gets hit, if he's 6 games in and he gets hit, he has to play all 7 games.
Damn.
But he's doing that with Elden Ring now. And he's so funny. But I'll fall asleep to like watching him sometimes, and then he'll rage and I'll be, oh, fuck.
So you guys sleep with your phone playing something or no?
Usually.
Yeah. Has it ever just like, have you ever just woken up to it, and I don't know if you have autoplay on or not, but you just find some random fucking video, like the most random video ever. You're like, dude, I left it on fucking Comic Book Talk, and then it just goes into like fucking horses just running down a valley or some shit like that.
Cock.
Mine never gets that weird, but yes, I'll watch it. It's usually like I'll watch Markiplier, and he's playing a horror game, and then it'll go to like some other guy playing the same horror game, and then it'll just go to his videos, and then something that branches off of that. And it's usually I end up like watching some YouTuber who only has like 5 subscribers or something.
It's like back in the day when you would leave the TV on, and in the middle of the night you just see like fucking
Really
20
nice
best tracks of
commercial.
all time, and it's always
We all
that
have-
one chick that ended up singing the Titanic song.
We all have that key memory of waking up to fucking George Lopez in the morning.
God.
Feels bad.
Except Z, because he didn't have cable. But
Or the ASCPA or whatever the fuck it was.
No, it was just my uncle that I was waking up to. That was George Lopez. He was reenacting the entire play.
His Uncle George jumping on the bed.
Yeah.
So I don't know how to explain this, but multiple times, and I mean many times, like when I was a kid, I would fall asleep with the TV on. And then I don't know if I was dreaming or what, but I would turn off the TV, go back to sleep, and wake up and the TV's on again. And I'll turn off the TV, go back to sleep, and the TV's still on. And I don't know how to I don't know how to explain it. You know, like was that like a
Parents
night
fucking with you.
terror? Right? No, this is me as a kid. This is me alone in my
Parents are
fucking
fucking
bedroom.
with you.
My parents are dead asleep at this point.
You were actually sleepwalking, and the only thing you do while sleepwalking is turn on your TV and just go back.
You actually turned it off, but you thought it was still on, so you turned it back on.
Right.
And then I guess a more similar note would be I would fall asleep with a YouTube video on. I'd wake up and it's at the same part as when I fell asleep, but it's a different time. So then I go back to sleep and it's the same part again. I don't know if that's like a night terror thing or what, but like every time I woke up, I'm just like, I'm just not turning the TV off at this point. I'm going to sleep.
Right.
Then you wake up and it's off.
Right? Yes, exactly. You wake up in the fucking morning and it's off. It's like, what the fuck?
Brad's
Nah, man, I
actually
have,
been followed
power
by a
saving
ghost
mode.
his whole life.
He's just been fucking with them. Yeah, I
Yeah.
just have what's called
I
power.
don't know I
saving
have,
mode
Ben.
on.
This ghost just hasn't found out where I've lived yet.
Still wandering the streets looking for you.
So what were you
It's like
saying,
that
Billy?
snail.
This is just like a snail. Listen, I have power save mode on my TVs exactly for that reason. Because I used to fall asleep with the TV on all the time, and then I don't have to worry about shutting it off because it'd be off by the time I'm awake.
Right.
I do that with my Xbox now.
So you guys mentioned falling asleep with TikToks open. Every time I'll be going down 2, 3 in the morning to go to bed finally, and I'll go downstairs and the roommate's got her freaking still propped up, her phone like looking in her face. I could be like, "Is she awake? Is she actually watching it?" Then I hear the like, "Okay, no, she's not."
She sleeps with her eyes open like Gandalf. She starts like murmuring something in their sleep. Just like,
She does a lot of fucking noises in her sleep,
oh,
man.
fuck.
She like eats in her sleep, I swear. You
Apparently,
just
I
hear, like,
sleep talk a little bit.
it's just noises. It's not even like sleep talk. It's like it's just like...
I think depending on what's going on in my life around that time is every now and then I will sleep talk about it.
Oh, it sucks, man.
Yeah.
Fucking caviar mains. I fucking hate you.
Fucking caviar, man.
I had a buddy of mine. This was right after high school. He ended up living with me for I want to say like 3 months before he went off to basic in the army. And so we were sharing the same room, and every now and then we would just have like some weird shit happening where like I was dating someone at the time, and I guess I was talking about her in my sleep, and he was just like, "Who are you gonna go see?" He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go see her," blah blah blah. And then we had our we had a really funny moment where in the middle of the night, one day I just turned around over to him. I just put my leg over him, and like we instantly realized what I did. It's like, oh shit, sorry, dude. We used to do this thing where like we would just say "what a guy" for like the dumbest shit ever. And one day, I was out really late and he was already sleeping, and I'm like trying to like sneak into my side of the bed, and he just lifts his head up and he's like, "What a guy." Goes back to sleep. I told him about it. He's like, "Bro, I don't even remember doing that." But yeah, those are some funny times.
I don't have any specific examples of when I'm an adult, but when I was a kid, apparently there was a time where I just ran up and down my stairs in my parents' house screaming.
Oh fuck.
Just,
All right, man. If all this stuff that we've talked about, Brad, growing up, it does not like this is all the proof we need. He's been followed by a demon his entire life.
I mean, it's not
Now
like Step Bros.
Now the demon's in my fucking pipes. That's what it.
It's just fucking with you every step of the way in your life.
It's like Thanos to that one kid every year on his birthday. Have you guys heard about that?
No.
There's a comic where Thanos just picked one random kid on Earth that every year on his birthday, his goal is to make it the worst year ever. So like, he's 2 years old or whatever. His parents are like feeding him milk or some shit. Smacks the milk out of his hand, leaves, whatever. When he's 16, kills his parents and blows up his car he just got for his birthday.
Jesus
Like shit like that. But
Christ.
every year, and like there's a comic strip of Thanos being like, wait, what day is it on Earth? Oh shit, I gotta be right back. He goes and just fucks with the kid. And then I guess there was a year where he was like too busy fighting the Avengers, so he had to skip it. And then made the next year that much worse.
Oh fuck.
And the kid was like, "Oh my god, the curse is finally over. He's gone." No.
Damn.
That's so fucked up.
Get fucked, kid.
Do you imagine?
Have you guys? So I think Brad saw it already. I don't know if you've seen it, Billy, but I think this is probably like my favorite scary TikTok right now. And it's this guy. He's closing his garage, and then he looks back while the garage is closing, and he just has himself in fast forward in the dark, just like on all fours, crawling up to him with the piano song.
Yes,
It's the most terrifying thing ever, but it's fucking awesome. I was not expecting that. I don't know why I didn't bookmark it, because I've been trying to look for it this entire time, but that
Dummy.
fucking TikTok is amazing.
All right, so I found one of the things. So 16th birthday, kid wakes up to "Happy birthday, baby! I can't wait to see you." XOXOXO, and then it's Thanos sitting next to him in his bed. I still surprise you, David. You got a girlfriend? And then he's like, "Please no. Why? No one believes me that you exist." And then it's just Thanos going like this on his cell phone.
Fuck.
And he's like, "You have no way of walking that comment back. What a cruel boyfriend you are." He's like, "I didn't. No, why? Please." And then that shows the text message. "What the fuck, you fucking bitch? We're over. I hope you die."
Oh my
And he's
god.
like, happy birthday, David. Don't drink that." And then just walks away with there's like a drink somewhere.
Damn. Thanos is a menace.
Yep. Oh, okay. No, that's part of a different one. 21 years old. He poisoned all of his friends at his 21 birthday
Right.
party.
Oh my god, dude.
And then
fucking chill.
27 years old. "Happy birthday, David." And he's like, "You got me fired." "No, bad luck. Then your cat's dead."
How much farther can he take it, dude?
Right.
Holy shit.
Take his pinky toe to make him lose balance.
And then the guy couldn't end it if he wanted to, because Thanos would just use a time stone on it.
Right.
That's the next one, actually. Then when he reaches 32, he gets hit by a fucking truck and then gets time stoned back and
Oh
gets it
my
again.
god. And gets hit
That's
again.
his day. That's his day.
He gets Dormammu. He just relives that scene for like a whole day. Fuck.
I found the one where he missed a year, and the kid's like singing, and he's like, "It's my birthday," blah blah, and then Thanos is there, and he's like, "What the fuck?" And he's like, "Hey, I love these meetings. There's nothing more important to me. This is what I'm gonna do for missing last year." Snaps his fingers, blows up his entire neighborhood.
Jeez. Are they still making them?
I don't know. I'm just seeing this on Imgur right now. Imgur.
Fuck, they went up to like 27. They gotta keep it going, dude. And then by the time the dude is like in his deathbed, he just gets time stoned all the way back to like 10.
The last one on this, he's 45 years old. He's living alone in some like super rundown apartment or whatever. He's just like, not much else I can do to you, huh? And then he just punches a pipe in his ceiling and then floods his entire room. And that's how it ends.
The fucking salt, dude. Oh shit.
Now the funniest part about all of that to me is this is Thanos. This isn't the Reverse Flash, where he's like super quick. No, this is a big fucking dude just coming in, somehow sneaking in. And I'll have to send you guys a screenshot of it. But the funniest picture is Thanos taking his cell phone, looking like this.
Oh my god. There was that reminded me because you brought up the Reverse Flash. Holy shit! There was a meme going on with it. I think it was a copy pasta. Yeah.
It was me, Barry. I jerked you off. So
remember
your
when you were
girlfriend
making out with your first girlfriend and you came right as she touched your leg? It was me, Barry. I jerked you off at super speed, so it seemed like you nutted at just a woman's touch. Oh fuck! Reverse Flash is also a menace.
Here's the Thanos picture.
He's really a bro.
He's
Because that really is a fucking Reverse Flash thing to do. Like, Reverse Flash wasn't just a villain. He was
Menace.
just a bad fucking dude, but mostly only to Barry. Like, let me go back and only kill your parents. I don't care about taking over the world. I'm just going to kill your parents, Barry. Fuck you.
Fair enough. I like Reverse Flash. He's
I liked the Reverse Flash in the CW show. Like, I liked the whole Eobard Thawne, like, it being Harrison Wells, and then us getting the different versions of Harrison Wells, and I like that.
It got to the point where really that was the only
Council of
character
Wells.
that I liked in that show.
The Council of Wells.
Shoot. God, I love the Council of Wells. I love all of them, man. That is a good actor, I like that guy.
Yeah. And then
They're ending the show finally. They just announced the last season.
9. Yeah.
On a good note.
Do you think they're gonna end with a lightsaber
On a
fight?
good note, that's kind of a fucking stretch right there, dude.
On a good note would have been, hey, let's just finish with Flashpoint.
They already
Boom, done.
Yeah, they did that like what, season 3 or 4? Something
The
like
fact that they did it so early.
Yeah. Eesh. Yeah, they definitely should have ended it there. And like the bad guy just was another Reverse Flash every time, really.
Mostly. There was that season with the evil genius guy.
Oh, the
that was-
Thinker?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I didn't care for that season too much. That reminds me, like that whole season reminds me of that trope in horror movies where the kid's just like, Mom, there's a fucking monster in my closet. There is. We see it as the audience. We see it. And the parents just don't fucking believe them. And then at the very end of everything, that's when they believe them. It's like, oh my God.
Yup. And then you I think it was I want to say it was you that brought it up, but like 99% of their issues were just communication.
Hawk.
Yeah. That's
all you have to fucking do.
They were protecting one another whenever they didn't want to like bring up something serious. But I mean,
it was always something between. I mean, it was always something between all of them, right? If
Yeah.
only Barry just mentioned one thing that could have slightly pissed off. What's his wife's name? Iris.
yeah.
Mhm.
Just mention that one thing, you're gonna save some lives. Oh, or it was the whole thing with Cisco. Cisco wanted to cure himself of his powers, and then there was like a whole season about that, and then he did, and then Barry's just like, "What the
But
fuck, dude?"
that was all the CW shows, and I think that was also
Oh.
like went into Supernatural as well in some instances, if I remember correctly.
I'm sure. I mean, so that again, that is a thing between Dean and
Sam Winchester.
Sam, right? Why was I thinking James Dean?
But for the most
Dean
part-
and Sam, where they wouldn't talk to each other.
I think for the most part though, like Sam and Dean, like they were doing it and they were actually following with some action with their reason afterwards, whereas like on the Flash it was just we're just not gonna talk about it, call it a day, that's it.
Well,
And
look at
then
Flash, too,
problem
was a lot of the
happens,
same shit.
problem solved, and then
Yeah.
there's nothing.
Exactly. It's problem happens because they didn't communicate. They communicate, problem gets solved, and then boom.
Next
Back to
problem.
square fucking
Yep.
one.
For 9 whole fucking seasons.
You know what else that sounds like? Lucifer.
Mm,
I mean,
I
so
don't doubt it.
to be fair, right? To be fair, Lucifer never lied. He said, "I am
Mhm.
Lucifer Morningstar.
Mhm.
I am the devil," and he
Mhm.
said that to everyone. He
Mhm.
never lied to any of those fucking people. No one just believed him.
Well, he never lied at all, like in that whole series, except for what, maybe once, but even then, like it wasn't even a lie.
But
It just wasn't him telling the whole truth.
So I don't know if you guys are familiar. We talked about it here and there, but they finally, if they finally released the Sandman show on the Netflix, on
On the
the
Netflix.
Netflix, and
did they?
yeah. So Lucifer is technically part of that mythos, part of that world. I doubt there's a connection with the CW. It was on CW, right? Because the Lucifer
maybe. I
in
don't
the
know.
Sandman book was just completely different compared to that show. So
All right. Well, who is this fucking actor, bro? Why does this man look like this?
which one? The main guy
The-
playing the Sandman?
Yeah.
Mr. Sandman,
He looks goofy as fuck, bro.
bring me a drink.
Me a dream.
Bring me a drink.
All right.
Fuck.
Give me your belt.
Give me your Bell Joe Rogan. God, I fucking miss those videos. They stopped making them after like 2.
Good. They shouldn't have gone past 1.
Nah. It should have been a whole series. Fuck you, Brad.
ASTF.
Did you see, and I know we're wrapping up in a minute, but did you see that McGregor tweeted, like, it's been fun, MMA, or whatever?
He's done that
Easy
multiple
money.
times.
He's going to come back and he's going to lose his next fight, and then he's going to do it again, and then he's going to come back in 4 years. And
Yeah.
I was so on the McGregor hype
McGregor
train for so
train.
long until he refused to defend both titles in the same year. And it was just like, come on, man. Like, fuck you. Like, if you're going to win the belt, like, okay, you won the second belt. Congrats. Cool. That's big. If you're not going to fucking defend it, tell them that. Let them do their own thing. You just wanted to prove that you could climb that ladder.
Yeah.
But, come on, bro. Like, fuck off.
Yeah, who the fuck was he supposed to? There's a big talk of him fighting someone in the rich. I forgot who it was, dude. I can't even think of it anymore.
Jose Aldo, again.
I mean, fuck, dude, it was much needed for him.
I think Jose Aldo would probably fuck him up right now.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But how fucking funny would it be if the second fight he just does the same shit, just knocks him out in like 13 seconds again?
Makes it faster this time.
Yeah, 10 seconds. Fuck. At that point, you just gotta retire, man. Both
True.
of them, actually.
Both of them, yeah. Make that a retirement match.
Ended on a bad note for Aldo, ended on a good note for McGregor.
Can we get like old fashioned WWE matches where it's just like belt versus career? You know?
Yeah. Why not? Speaking of which, fucking Vince McMahon stepped down. Like, officially stepped down.
Really?
And the WWE's already getting fucking better.
Instantly.
Instantly.
The first pay-per-view, which was SummerSlam, was a fucking
Amazing.
hit.
Yeah,
People
it
were
was
talking
amazing.
about it like it was a WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
essentially that's what SummerSlam is supposed to be, is like the summer version of WrestleMania.
Yeah.
But the fact that people are actually talking like it is, so fuck, dude. I mean, Triple H is now the main guy for WWE. I mean, a lot of
It
people.
was actually huge.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it kind of makes me want to watch it now. See how it goes.
People. Well, so another thing that makes me want to watch it is they're no longer in the PG era again. They're in PG-4, TV-14 again.
Yup.
Mhm.
So we get a couple more dams, you know, a couple more ass, you know, maybe a shit
Yeah.
here or there.
Mm-hmm.
But I think more importantly, that might mean again?
It might be what?
More blood again?
Well, that's a tough one, honestly. Because,
Awesome.
I mean, yeah, no, yeah, it's definitely possible. I mean, it's really just with the, I guess, the CTE issues.
Oh no, I'm thinking more so like give me like thumbtack matches again. You know?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean they're fine until another Chris Benoit comes.
Oh,
But
God. It's
Seize
Chris
face.
Benoit.
yeah, so now that Man is down, there's a lot of people that are like tweeting like they want to come back to WWE.
Yeah.
Like during the SummerSlam, they had like 3-4 retired fighters come back in and duke it out too.
Apparently, Michael Cole, one of the announcers, like started getting a little crazy with his commentary and started like having fun with it. And like you could tell like Michael Cole's like reinvigorated again because he said something along the lines of I've been getting yelled at in my ear for the last 25 years.
Oh,
And-
shit.
Yeah, so people are having fun.
Fuck. That's good, man. That's honestly... Vince McMahon has done a great fucking job, no doubt. For a long time. But
But he should have retired 8 years ago.
At least. I mean, shit's been going downhill since 2010. It just hasn't been the same since 2010.
Right.
People could
PG
argue.
era absolutely ruined it.
Yeah, people
Is that
could argue it
because
was before.
Is that because you realized it was fake?
I knew from when I started watching it that the storylines were fake for sure.
Mhm.
Like I knew that things were already like premeditated. My thing though is, they do some things to when they have the wooden tables and they do like tables matches. What they do is they take out the metal crossbars and stuff to
So
make
it
it
can
so
instantly
when
break.
you go through,
Yeah.
it can
Yeah.
instantly break.
But
Yes,
that still fucking hurts.
still fucking hurts.
Yeah.
Dude, the group that I hang out with, they watch all the big WrestleMania shows. They watch SummerSlam, they watch the last ladder match before that. This chick got up on the fucking turnbuckle and jumped from the turnbuckle all the way to the announcer's desk and fucking leveled this chick. Like,
Hell yeah.
it still had to have
Women-
hurt. Even if she caught her, it still had to have fucking hurt.
Women's
I-
wrestling has definitely gotten better.
I was watching a clip of, I think it was Triple H talking about one of his matches where it was Triple H, Kurt Angle, and somebody else, call it like Batista, right? I don't know actually who it was, but it was a three-way match, and Kurt Angle was purposely supposed to like get taken out on a stretcher and then come back and then win the match. Triple H put him through the announcer table, but his head still smashed into a monitor, like one of
fuck.
those thick monitors. And Triple H said, "I just remember hearing him snoring, like the second that I get down there." So then he gets the stretcher out or whatever, and then however they talk to, like maybe he's talking to the ref or whatever, where he's just like, "Hey, I need to fucking know if Kurt Angle is going to come back or not. And if I need to know, one, is he coming back? Two, does he know where he is right now?" And they told him he's coming back. He has no idea where he is right now. So then the video cut out at this point, but Kurt Angle got back into the ring, and Triple H is like going for like a punch or something. And he just remembers Kurt Angle's eyes being like he is like dead in the face. Like this guy's
Fuck.
still out. So one of the things he did is he grabbed him by the back of the neck and then went for the punch and then pulled him down to make it look like Kurt Angle's dodging. But like the shit that they have to do on the fly is so fun.
Right.
Mhm.
I want to end it on this one thing for wrestling.
You're a bitch.
Yeah. So Logan Paul supposedly is a really fucking good talent.
Yeah, no, he was fucking nuts.
Since
in
he
that.
I think he's done what, 3 matches since I don't know, since he came in or whatever. And all 3 of them have been fucking bangers, or 2 of them. I don't know exactly how many.
He is super athletic. I think I mentioned earlier that it was chicks. I think it might have actually been Logan Paul, and he was so like he was literally jumping all over the fucking ring,
And
like,
he
doing
did
backflips and fucking
in
shit.
SummerSlam, he did a frog splash from the turnbuckle to the announcement table.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the one.
And
I was
dude made it
thinking of.
look so fucking easy and simple. It was like he's a natural for it.
Yeah, dude.
He's
like,
he's a good shape. You know, that helps a lot. He's very athletic. He's
Mhm.
charismatic. I don't like Logan Paul personally, but
nope.
he's doing a good job.
Right.
Yeah,
And that's just
exactly what I
crazy
was
that
gonna say.
has come out of, you know, his career as an entertainer.
I am 100% on board with him being in WWE, so he doesn't go back to fucking boxing. I hate those fucking matches.
I wouldn't be
Stop
surprised. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he does that. I mean, I think Jake Paul's definitely going to stay in that though, because he's just
He's got a talent.
he just talked about it so much that he loves it, and just like, well, he's most likely going to stay. And then from the looks of it, Logan Paul's going to stay on wrestling if he continues.
And then Jake Paul's gonna come over eventually, and then they're gonna have a fucking super like brothers match or whatever. But
Yeah,
that'll be in the
Should
future.
be the tag team fights.
we'll see. We'll fucking say something about it. Who knows? But well, this has been the Mere Nonsense Podcast. Thank you all for joining, and have a good night.
Yep.
Deuces.
Later, guys.